What's up YouTube, DMLX here, welcome back to another episode of Rate the Fighter, where we break down and rank combatants in our favorite fighting games based on design, moveset, specials, finishers, and skill level. In today's installment, we'll be analyzing the DC Universe's most extreme patriot, Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker from Mortal Kombat 1. The second guest character to be released as part of Kombat Pack 1, Peacemaker cherishes peace with all his heart, so much so he'll kill anyone and everyone necessary to get it, and believes himself as the greatest expert of weapons and warfare. But underneath the unhinged patriot's misguided heroism, masks a troubled soul due to coming from an abusive upbringing. Now transported into the Mortal Kombat universe, Peacemaker has vowed to bring peace to the realms, and he won't stop until he finishes the mission. But before we move ahead, be sure to viciously liberate that like button, I really appreciate it, and with that being said, let's see how Peacemaker goes about delivering patriotic justice against sorcerers, Shaolin monks, outworlders, and a C-list actor. Peacemaker's design is ripped straight from the live-action DCU adaptation of the character, appearing in both critically acclaimed James Gunn's The Suicide Squad and his own spin-off streaming series notably titled Peacemaker. Down to his oddly shaped shiny chrome dome helmet, vibrant colored comic book accurate costume, to the use of his modified stainless steel Desert Eagle. Along with NetherRealm acquiring the likeness of John Cena, who also came back to reprise the role, making Peacemaker's interaction with the rest of the Mortal Kombat 1 roster even more satisfying to witness.
BFD, so you make shit cold.
Not cold, frozen.
Suck on that!
No complaints here. Peacemaker's base design in Mortal Kombat 1 easily gets placed in the S tier. Though Peacemaker is heavily reliant on his vigilante arsenal against those who threaten to disturb the peace, Mortal Kombat 1 does a solid job at making Peacemaker a formidable combatant in hand-to-hand combat. Arguably portrayed as a heavy brawler, Peacemaker can chain together a strong variety of punches, kicks, and grabs that aren't too complex to perform in game, as well as the use of his trusty deagle to keep the opposition at bay. Though I would have liked for NetherRealm to have implemented Peacemaker's Sword of Peace into his moveset, as I feel it would have made the character a bit more versatile for competitive play. Not to mention Peacemaker's red and blue angel throw, which is a fun choreographed display of his combat prowess and gives Captain America a run for his stars and stripes. Overall, strong stream commands that are suitable for close range encounters, but Peacemaker's lack of mix-ups and setups to launch opponents in the air will have his moveset comfortably placed in the B tier. Peacemaker's special moves are why he truly shines as a formidable fighter among the roster of Mortal Kombat 1. His helmet does most of the heavy lifting, allowing Peacemaker to project sonic blasts, charge at enemies like a torpedo, perform an anti-gravity body slam, and summon a protective shield around his body, on top of being able to use other projectiles such as his signature deagle and poison darts. However, my favorite of Peacemaker's special moves comes in the form of calling upon the aid of his beloved sidekick, Eagly, who will swoop in underneath Peacemaker as a mid or low attack at any range. Peacemaker's wide variety of special commands make him highly reliable when it comes to engaging the opposition and will keep players on their toes. When it comes to Peacemaker's Fatal Blow, it's honestly one of the tamest supers in Mortal Kombat 1, as it starts off with a few scratches from Eagly to the face, which then transitions to a below-the-belt shotgun blast to the chest, which makes a bloody peace symbol via X-ray. But it's nice to see Peacemaker having a good time while doing it. As underwhelming as the Fatal Blow may be, all of Peacemaker's special moves make up for it by providing creative commands that are both equally entertaining to input and reliable to use in online matchups. Therefore, I'm placing Peacemaker's special moves in the A tier. Peacemaker's finishers are displayed at their best when it comes to performing his brutalities, as they faithfully recreate some of Peacemaker's best kills from both the Suicide Squad movie and the Peacemaker show. From shooting an enemy with an explosive round, body painting the stage with a sonic boom, to planting a grenade on a rocket for a bombastic overkill. However, when looking at Peacemaker's fatalities, NetherRealm attempts to do their own thing. First, there's Flight Delayed to Rest, which gives Peacemaker a jetpack he wished for in an early episode of Peacemaker Season 1, and as it turns out, a jetpack is an effective tool for dismembering foes, combined with the use of the helmet's sonic boom delivering the final blow, serving up Peace from multiple camera angles. Unfortunately, Peacemaker's second fatality, Pest Exterminator, doesn't deliver as much of a seismic bang. Opting for a more comedic approach, Peacemaker pulls out his pump-action shotgun as he attempts to kill an alien parasitic butterfly exiting its host's mouth, shooting off both the opponent's limbs and ribcage. Missing every shot at the alien, that is until Peacemaker crushes the extraterrestrial bug with his bare hand. I will admit, seeing the butterfly pop up was a nice reference to the main threat of Peacemaker Season 1, but the execution fell a bit short for me, as I would have liked for something a bit more brutal and stylized. Like how Peacemaker took out a goon with a gun shield combo during the finale of Season 1, now that's a fatality. So with the fatalities ranging from okay to disappointing, and the brutalities providing the heavy lifting, I'm going to be placing Peacemaker's finishers in the C tier. Now in terms of skill level, I found Peacemaker to be a fairly casual friendly fighter to control in competitive play compared to recent Kombat Pack additions, that being Omni-Man and Quan Chi. Peacemaker can play offensively and defensively at all ranges effectively thanks to the use of his helmet abilities, modified deagle for zoning, and assistance from Eagly for sneaky surprise attacks. Also, button combinations are straightforward to input, which makes mastering Peacemaker's moveset not as time consuming compared to other fighters on the roster, which makes me feel confident with any matchup that comes my way when using Peacemaker as I work my way through the Kombat League. So based on my experience with Peacemaker online, I'm labeling him as a low-level entry character. As a result, if we average out the ratings on the fighter tier scale, Peacemaker ends up being classified as a low-level B-tier fighter. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below about Peacemaker in Mortal Kombat 1. Do you find the character worth using in competitive play? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, it really helps me out. Subscribe for more content from me on Mortal Kombat and other games in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.